One thing I've realized in my life and in the lives around me that I've been able to be a part of and mentoring, just being part of their journey of growing into a greater individual, is sometimes, or a lot of times, the greatest shifts we have in our lives are when horrible things happen to us. It could be a breakup, it could be, losing everything you own, all of your friends because of a substance abuse problem, alcohol, prescription, legal, getting fired from, a job, a career. All of these things I have seen in my life, and again, people's lives around me, have created the best outcomes. And it's kind of like, hitting a rock bottom. Like me, when I had a major shift in my life, I was at rock bottom. I had nowhere else to go. I had given up, I had given in. I almost wanted to turn myself into the police station. Not for anything I did, but just like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Can I please get some help, some guidance? And a great friend of mine, a mentor, reached out to me. And ever since he reached out to me, or I reached out to him, and my life was changed overnight. It had a shift overnight. But what I thought was one of the worst times of my life, and it was one of the worst times of my life, but what came out of it was a major shift in my life that started the journey of creating the most beautiful life that I live today. So we have a lot of these major ordeals, deaths in our family, losing jobs, breakups, hitting rock bottom, in some form or another. These are all scary things that none of us want to deal with, and I don't wish this upon anybody. But some of the most beautiful shifts in our lives come out of these moments. And it's just a strange thing how awful these things are, but how they can create such a beautiful outcome. And they're so awful, we want to avoid them by any means necessary. But as a result of them, we could end up having the shift that helps us create, a life that we couldn't even imagine. And, and that, goes back to, a rock bottom is sometimes the greatest place somebody can be. And like, I have people in my life that I'm still mentoring today, and they're not living right. I'm not putting anybody out there, names or anything. This is normal human activity, but they're not living right, but they're just coasting where they're at. And they won't hit rock bottom. And I almost wish they hit rock bottom so that they can have that shift in their life. Because, just coasting with a shitty life, shitty habits, is no way to live. And you're never gonna change, because nothing bad is happening to you. You're coasting in the middle. Where if you were to crash and hit rock bottom, you would rethink everything that you're doing. And you would say, damn, I need to get it together. I just crashed. I've lost, all my friends, all my house, my vehicles, everything. But that's what it takes to have a shift. It's so hard to get somebody that doesn't want to have a shift in their life for greatness if they don't have something that's making them make that change. Like your family's not talking to you, your friend's not talking to you, you're fired from your job, you lost your house, you couldn't pay your mortgage, couldn't pay your rent, lost your vehicle, couldn't pay your car note, couldn't pay your insurance. These types of things would create an amazing shift in your life. And although you would feel like, I'm losing all this stuff, what you would gain from going through that would be more powerful than if you just kept coasting with a shitty life, with shitty habits, and you just did that forever because you never hit rock bottom, so you never had a reason to want to change things. But that's just something I'm dealing with, which is part of, working with people, mentoring people. It takes a lot of patience, putting yourself in their shoes, trying to give them guidance, trying to give them ideas. But again, it takes something major in our life to happen to want a major change in our life. And those things can seem so detrimental, and they are detrimental, but what can come out of them, again, it can be the game changer, can be what changes your life completely. Because say we'll use, alcoholic. Say you're a functioning alcoholic and you kind of hate yourself because how much you drink, but you don't go overboard. You spend all your money on alcohol. You don't know how to, associate with people that doesn't involve alcohol. You're missing time with your family because you're wanting to go and drink alcohol, but you're never going over the top, so you're never crashing, and so you just live, that shitty existence as an alcoholic. Where if you would go overboard a little bit, crash, hit rock bottom, you would rethink your entire life. You'd probably quit drinking alcohol, then you would have that amazing, chance at an amazing relationship with your family. You'd be able to find, real hobbies that don't involve drinking. But you would have that shift in your life that would make you want to take alcohol out of it, which as a result, you would love who you are without alcohol. You would love the things you do that don't involve alcohol. You would save money from not spending it on alcohol. You would be in better health, better shape. Just want to make that quick video about, it takes something catastrophic in our life a lot of times to create something beautiful, and we don't want those things to happen, but sometimes we need those things to happen in order for us to get our life together. Hope this helps somebody. Y'all have a great day out there. Thank you.